We're all set up. Let's make some magic and see what's happening. Hang on one sec. Set this to that. Go back to this. We'll use the Holger. Decoy Molotov. PhD flopper because of the Aether nests. That'll give us protection. Speed cola for the faster reloads. Jug for the higher health. And stamina up. We're going to just rock with that right now. We're going to keep that because I'd rather get my... What's the real difference here? Repair armor to full and forces all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. Kills enemies. Enemy kills repair armor during this time. Heals all players immediately. Both of those are pretty decent items to have, but I feel like we're going to just stick with the healing aura. That's going to be a lot easier for us, and we're going to need to get our gear back because we did just lose it all, but that's quite all right. Thankful to this random guy who we ran into off stream, who was more than willing to give us the schematic for the pack 2. That was pretty cool of him. So now all we need is tombstone, schematic, not tombstones, elements pop and tombstone. And then I feel like the camera's really zoomed in. Hold on one second. There we go. I feel like that's a little bit better. New webcam, new boom arm. Well, never had a boom arm before, so this is kind of new. Being able to sit there and have this up high. Now there's a trick. If you time it right, you can actually pull up your map in this window. I'll show you that in the next run, so then you can see how that actually looks, which I think is really cool. And then after this, who knows, maybe we'll just run into a multiplayer and have some fun with that. Wrong button. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So what we're doing right now is we're just kind of grinding the weapon levels for this guy to get it to max level. Trying to unlock weapon skins. I need to find an Aether nest, which is right there. During this gameplay as well, I'm going to show you one of the quickest ways that I use to get a lot of currency. I see a lot of people running different videos on TikTok and YouTube shorts and things like that on how to make money, and all of them don't really show the duration. I've tried a lot of different ones, and they honestly all take a lot of time. The way that I do it, I'm not gonna lie right off the bat. Well, I don't lie, so, but the way I do it does take some time, but literally within 10-15 minutes you can pack to level 2 immediately. you do this correctly. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Let me get this Aether nest cleared. So, first off, do that. Okay, so let me clear these zombies up real quick. And then I'll show you what I do every time we play this. Clear all that up. Cool. So right off the bat, I immediately grab anything and everything you can out of...
Usually, I'm against live test subjects, but that doesn't really apply here, does it? Getting readings of the power flow inside your
out of all the buildings you run into. Even though they're like 20 to 40 bucks of essence, that stuff stacks up. So, like for example, if you have 5 of a 20, that's an immediate 100 immediately. Whoops. Button. And the best part is they'll stack on top of each other. And I'll sit here and scramble through. We haven't even done a mission yet. And in essentially the same amount of time that you run through, locate a mission, then you have to run to do that said mission. I'm already almost the same amount of a tier 1 contract. It costs 5,000 to pack once. A lot of time when I'm playing, I'll just drop my essence that I have and give it to other people, because most of the time I actually don't need it anymore. Armor up. And then I click on the raid stash caches, I click on the bounties, I click on escorts, cargo deliveries, all the ones that are fairly easy, because those are going to give you the most money the quickest. And in my mind, being able to complete a task quicker than just kind of running around trying to figure out where to go next, it's going to save you a lot of time. So 140, and then I immediately swap it out with a lower one. And all I'm doing is just kind of running around looting the building, looking for anything that could be of worth. We've got symbol monkeys right there, which honestly are not great. Someone needed a res, and we're not nearby them, so I'm not even going to worry about going to try and pick them up. None of those have prices on them. And we're just going to glide over here. And kill the dog. I'm only using the dead wire right now. I normally use brain rot, but with dead wire I have to do it for this mission right here. I have to stun 5 special enemies with it. Honestly, it sucks because I've been not having any luck. But that's extra $10 right there. We'll start this up. We're going to hit it twice. Bounce around. Take him out. For these, I always stand up here when it's this building. Because I have a line of sight to both doorways. Makes it a lot easier. And I have more control over each zombie that comes in. So like I know there's one there. There's one right here. People coming over there. It's very easy, very relaxing, as you can see. Not getting attacked at all. This is one of the best places to stand if you don't want to get hit. And they always stack up right there. I don't know why, but zombies always stack up right in this corner on the other side of this wall. I don't know if Sledgehammer's planning on fixing this, but it's... See? Just like that. And because we have the PhD flopper, we can't get hurt by fire, which is nice. It's 180. We'll do that because that's now times 2. We'll take that out. So this is literally all that I do. And then looks like by moving around like this, you're able to just keep everything in line. I know I'm moving away from pack. That's only because I'm looking for a buy. And I never have a secondary weapon because you actually run faster when you have no weapon in your secondary slot. See, purified water? I want to do that. 780. We're going to get rid of that. 150. I calculated down what's going to be the most money that we can have. So then, literally, by the time 350. That's a lot more than that. So we're going to head over to the buy.